Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. I can't believe I'm filming another video already. I really didn't think I'd have enough content to film one already, but it's great that I do. I thought that it would be nice to share with you what's on our Christmas bookshelf this year, hence why I'm sitting in Ella's room on her teeny tiny bed next to her bookshelf. We love books in this house, and I always think Christmas is a really nice time to be able to buy a few new books to kind of refresh the bookshelf, as well as bring out some of the older books that you have. So usually after Christmas I put away our Christmas books until the next Christmas. So I just brought out in the last kind of week or two the books that we bought last year and the year before for Christmas, and I have added a couple this year to our collection. So Ella's really excited about having some new books to read, as well as having the books that she already had that she'd obviously forgotten about, which is great. So I thought it'd be really fun to share what we're reading this year. First I'm going to go to the books that we've bought this year because they're new for me too. So those are the ones that I'm obviously, I guess, the most excited about. So I've bought 3 so far this year, and I bought them from a mixture of places. So 2 I bought from Sainsbury's, 1 I bought from WH Smith's. I'll start with the Sainsbury's one. I love shopping in Sainsbury's for books because they have really good value for books. The other place that is usually my go-to is Amazon, just because they have fantastic prices for books, but Sainsbury's also do too, and sometimes Sainsbury's actually work out slightly cheaper. So I got this one, which is Busy Christmas, which is from a range I think called Busy. They're by Campbell books, and basically it's a kind of interactive book, so you can sort of move along the pieces. On each page there's something to move. Now we have the Busy London book, which is like a quite big book. Where is it? Where is the Busy London book? It's a huge book. I can't believe I can't see it. It's a massive interactive book. Can't find it. Anyway, it's a really... Oh, here we go. Busy London, which is one of Ella's first books. And I really like it because it's like really interactive. You can move stuff around. So when I saw this Busy Christmas one, I thought it'd be nice to get as well, because I think it's quite nice both for Ella and for the littlest one, because it is an interactive book and it's quite simple. It's not like got loads and loads of words. It's really nice and colourful and bright. So this one we've read a few times and I really like it and would recommend it. So that's Busy Christmas. The next one is called The Christmas Bear, and it's from the illustrator of the Gruffalo, Axel Schleffer, who love his illustrations. Like, he's done pretty much all of the Julia Donaldson ones, which we love. So those kind of classics. Oh, my hair is getting everywhere. So I'm going through like that post-pregnancy molting at the moment. It's a nightmare. Like, seriously, hair everywhere. Anyway, so the Christmas Bear book, which is a lift the flap book. It's like a lot busier than I thought it would be. So I didn't open it before I bought it, or maybe I did, but I had like a really quick skim through. And it's nice. It's okay. Like, I don't love it, but it is a really nice book. Ella seems to like it. It's got sort of lots of lift the flap things, etc. And so I guess I would recommend it because it is like really nicely illustrated and it's an interactive book still, but not one of my favourites. Like, I wouldn't pick it over like the Gruffalo, for example. But it is a really nice book. So that's that one. And then the third one I bought is the Christmas collection. So The Snowman, Father Christmas by Raymond Brigg. And I bought this in WH Smith. I picked it up because it was cellophane wrapped, so I couldn't actually open it and see. But it was £5, and I thought, oh my god, that's such a bargain. And surely they're like Christmas classics. And I didn't open it before, as I said, because it was wrapped up. Now, we have obviously opened it since, and I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed because I was expecting them to be storybooks, but actually, and maybe it's just me, because I didn't actually have this book, I don't think, when I was growing up. Obviously I've seen The Snowman, the film, etc., but I don't remember ever having the books, or not in this format at least. And it literally is just books with series of pictures in, which, to be honest, I was really underwhelmed by it, and I think is too old for Ella. So actually I'm quite disappointed with those. she actually seems to quite like them. Like, she asked me to read them, but there's nothing to read, so not my best buy. And to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend it for toddlers or younger. I think it would have to be, I don't know, age 6 plus or something like that, because I think they need to be able to look at these on their own. And Ella really wants to kind of engage with the book still, and she wants to read it, or she wants me to read it, and you can't really do these with that. So yeah, not my best buy, but really nicely illustrated. So next I'm going to go to some of the books that we got last year. And I think they're these 2, oh no, 3. So we got 3 last year. And those were A Dear Santa by Rod Campbell. So I was just checking to see if it's the same person. It's not. By Rod Campbell. So Rod Campbell did the Dear Zoo book, which we also have. And I remember seeing that he did a Christmas one. And so on Amazon, I bought it from Amazon for like a bargain. I can't remember how much it was. But I saw that he did a Dear Santa Christmas version, so I bought it. And it's a really, really nice book. Really similar to Dear Zoo. So different things to open on each day. So instead of writing to the zoo, you're writing to Santa, and Santa sends you various presents, just like in Dear Zoo, you get sent various animals. So this is really nice. It feels and looks really familiar or similar to Dear Zoo, and it's a really nice book. So I think this is probably one of our faves. So we definitely recommend Dear Santa if you don't have that already. And then we also got by Rod Campbell The First Christmas, because I did want a more traditional Christmas book which helps Ella to understand the actual real meaning behind Christmas. It's not just all about presents, etc. So I thought this is a really nice introduction to the story of Jesus, and you know, similar types of illustrations. It's not a lift the flap book, so not so interactive. It really is a story, but really quite simply written, which is quite nice. So again, this is a really, really nice book that I would recommend if you do want to introduce your children to the story behind Christmas. And then our third one from last year is a noisy, touchy-feely one, which I love and Ella loves, and I mean, I think most children probably like noisy books, don't they? So this is really, really great because each page, it's got like sensory bits that you can feel, which is nice. It's got lots of different sounds. So I'll press some. Very Christmassy. So yeah, really, really easy to read, interactive. Ella can quite easily join in, obviously, and yeah, really nice book. Ella loves this. I really like it. It gets read a lot in December. In fact, I think we already started reading it like a week or so ago. So that is the Usborne Noisy Touchy-Feely Santa, and I would definitely recommend this if you're looking for this type of book for your little one. Okay, next I'm going to go to, staying in the kind of touchy-feely sensory theme of books, I'm going to go to our touchy-feely books. So again, these are also Usborne's. Is it Usborne or Osborne? Usborne, I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not my collection. Like, that's not my reindeer, that's not my Santa, that's not my snowman. So you can see, there you go, that's not my snowman, and that's not my Santa. And these are really nice, simple books, which if you're familiar with, follow the same, I mean, they're part of the That's Not My collection that they do. I think we have other ones like That's Not My Pig, That's Not My Dolly, etc, etc. And these are really nice, simple, sensory books. They have different kind of textures and fabrics and things that little ones can touch, and they're really, really nicely illustrated and made. And we really like these. Ella's had them since she was really, really young, like baby, really. And we've kept them. I would say she's probably bordering on the edge of slightly too old for them now, but obviously they will be really nice for the littlest one to start kind of reading, touching, using. So you know, I think they're perfect for really small ones, probably up to the age of maybe 2-ish, I would say. But these are really nice if you want to kind of have some Christmas books around and your babies and your children are quite small still. So that's everything that's on our bookshelf this Christmas. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. We would definitely recommend all of those if you're looking for any ideas of what to add to your book collection this Christmas, or if you're looking for gift ideas for your little ones or other little ones this Christmas. They do make perfect gifts. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching something a little bit different. Don't forget to like it if you have, and please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our Vlogmas videos.